Back. This is live. This is Sports Extravaganza. My name is Tony Kwalanda. If you're wondering what kind of hat I have, my director Nonda is saying I look like a chef. No, this is an identity from Morocco. And of course, most of you remember when Tariq Sektiu, the coach of Morocco, won. You saw him wearing something close to this. And I'm wearing this because I was gifted this by my beautiful people in Morocco. So that's why. Now, Inonda, you are fully guided. Tafadhali, you know how to address me now from today. Now, welcome, of course. So just on a light note, my director is Emmanuel Inonda, has a show, a reggae show from 10 p.m. But right now, of course, we're shifting gears to a sport that I participated in when I was still in primary school. I was still growing hair on my head. It was very black. But now, baseball is very new to Kenya. However, it's not new. If I played it in high school, it means that the sport has been there. It's just that the sport has not been having legs. And so the legs are in studio by a very good friend of mine, of course, who I met earlier this week, who is the founder of, a co-founder actually of If We Build It. I think it's an organization, a non-profit organization, I think, that is at the forefront of spreading and creating awareness and making the sport of baseball grow in Kenya. I have, of course, Thom Wallace, who is here. Amesema yeye ni mzungu amekaa Kenya 12 years.
Ndio.
Thom, unajua Kiswahili ama umekaa tu hapa kidogo?
Najua kidogo.
Welcome so much, Thom. It's good to have you. I also have, of course, a player and a coach with baseball. That is Felix Kwachi. Welcome.
Yeah, man.
It's nice to have you. And also we have Joseph Wani, a player from South Sudan. Of course, we are very good friends with South Sudan as a country. And we have now Joseph Wani here, also a player of baseball. It's very interesting. I need to know how baseball in South Sudan, in Juba.
Deal, yeah.
Inafanyika, it's happening.
It's happening.
Now, let's just start from there. Yeah, how?
Well, look, I mean, I think to your point, Tony, baseball has been across the continent for a long time.
Yes.
I was actually talking to some people while we were waiting. 100 years in South Africa. South Africa has 19 fields. Not as many as Morocco has football pitches, I think.
Yes.
But, you know, baseball has been on the continent. It's been in Kenya for a long time. It's been in East Africa for easily 30, 40 years. The big challenge is not about players. Sometimes it's definitely not about skill.
Yes.
It's about access to space and playing. And then also when you have that space, when you build that space, then you create spaces for people to play.
True.
So, but in South Sudan, actually, there's a great Japanese group that has helped to bring baseball to South Sudan, and that's where Joseph got involved in. And actually that organization has done a lot of work in Kenya as well to teach the fundamentals of the game. A group called JABS, Japanese Africa Baseball Softball organization. And so, but what we've done is if we build it, yeah, you get in your glove, you're getting the itch.
Yes.
What we've been focused on is helping the sport grow through collaboration, but by building spaces and fields for the game to happen.
Yeah, I know that's a challenge. Of course, in Kenya, as you see, even trying to get fields. Once we have a football field, I know you can play baseball there. But of course, you'll share with us your story about your relationship with Jomo Kenyatta University, JKUAT, who have been very, of course, supportive of this particular event. Remember also, we have a university by the name Mount Kenya University. It is our sister company and institution here at TV47. We hope you're going to make inroads there. We can introduce you, of course, the Vice Chancellor, so that you can introduce baseball in Mount Kenya University.
Okay.
Asante.
Let's go. Let's climb the mountain.
Yes. Felix, tell us about baseball, of course, your journey in baseball. Someone might have seen you somewhere, or they're actually interacting with you for the first time. Where do you play baseball? How do you play baseball? Where do you coach baseball? Where do you get facilities for baseball? And I guess you're based in Nairobi.
Yeah, sure. I think those were quite a lot of questions.
I'll remind you just in case.
So basically, I started baseball while I was in high school.
Yes.
And I played it through
You can name the high school, don't worry.
Pardon?
You can name the high school.
Oh, it's called Olympic High School.
Good.
Yeah, Olympic High School, Nairobi, mahali hapo Kibera.
Yes.
So then after high school, I joined a local club called Nairobi Giants. So I played baseball there for quite some time.
Yes.
Then after COVID, I went to Kakamega and started coaching baseball. And an organization called Kongoni Network.
Based in Kakamega.
Yes, yes.
And you're just in my village and you're not telling me.
So this year I came back to Nairobi to help coach baseball and play the game as well. Yes.
Where are you based exactly, for the benefit of someone who's watching for the first time and they're interested in whether just coming to watch or maybe just get to...
Yeah, so if you want to watch the kids play, you can visit us in Kibagare. It's in Kangemi.
Okay.
Yes, yes. And I also play for...
team as well.
Pardon?
You have a football team in Kibagare?
Yes, it's a very active one. And if you want to see Felix play, you can come to Juja, JQuat. And yeah, I play for this team here, the Nairobi Buffaloes.
The Buffaloes, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Good, very well. Thank you, Felix Kwachi. Joseph Wani, yourself, how did you get involved in baseball? When did you get involved in baseball? And so far, how will you continue playing baseball? Or you'll tell this guy Tom to take back his baseball?
All right, let me start by saying thank you for having us.
Welcome.
It's a pleasure.
Welcome.
Yeah, just like Mr. Tom mentioned earlier, I'm from South Sudan. So that's where I started playing baseball, and maybe similar to Felix, I started playing baseball in high school. And I was introduced to baseball by a Japanese group called JEBS, as Mr. Tom mentioned.
Yes.
And yeah, so throughout the years, it's just has been building up more and more. I've been falling in love with the game more and more. And then 2 years ago, when I was done with my high school, I had to go to college, of course. So I had a chance to go to Turkey, but then I found it hard. Like I thought myself, I love baseball, so let me find somewhere close to home that I can go play baseball. And of course, Kenya was it. Like, this is just a great country for me, being here as a South Sudanese. And yeah, so I reached out to If We Build It through social media. And yeah, I then got some response, and then I was hopeful that when I get here, I was going to continue playing baseball. And indeed, then I came here, and through my Japanese background of baseball, I landed a chance to play with the Samurai United. This right here. We'll be playing Felix in 1 week's time in the finals, Nairobi Community Festival. Yeah, so that's how I'm here. And yeah, I'm going to continue playing baseball more and more. And my dream is to play in the MLB, Major League Baseball. Yeah, so I just let God have his way. And
yeah, it's a lucrative sport. It's a very lucrative sport. So if you cannot play football, there's baseball. At least there's equipment under football. You don't have to use your legs. The only thing you're using your legs is to run. Thom, just as is mentioned, you have a tournament on the 13th.
Yeah, September.
Next Saturday.
Next Saturday.
Tell us about it. Where is it? Are you inviting us, or is just only Felix?
Oh no, everybody's invited. Nairobi, all of Nairobi is invited. All of Kenya is invited. All of East Africa, come, Kujani. Everyone's welcome. You know, I mean, these guys are such a good example of why, when you build something, you just create a space for youth to flourish. Anything is possible. And so September 13th at JQuat, starting at 10 a.m., you're going to see the best of baseball for all of Kenya in one place, right here in Nairobi. We call it the Nairobi Field of Dreams.
Yes.
You don't have to, Joseph doesn't have to wait to get to Major League Baseball for his dreams to come true. He's already had one dream come true last year. He's very modest. Last year he was the winning pitcher with 11 strikeouts in only 4 innings, which is like a really big stat. Very dominant pitcher, won the championship against basically the prominent team, the Nairobi Records, who have been known as sort of the most dominant team in the country. He dominated them back, and actually he has led his team back to the finals on September 13th. And he'll be playing against Felix's team, the Nairobi Buffaloes. So Samurai versus Buffaloes is a big rivalry. That both teams comprise of players from Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Japan, the United States. I myself will actually be playing. Come see some old people play.
Oh, good. Yes.
And then to top it off, the last thing I'll pitch is that we'll have a big set of entertainment throughout.
Yes, yeah.
And Calligraph Jones will be headlining, the OG himself.
Yes.
So you can come be an OG. We know you're an OG yourself.
Of course, I'll come there as an OG.
All OGs are welcome.
Yes.
And we'll have a big concert to wrap up and celebrate, youth, sports, and education. Because all of this, as you've heard, a lot of this started where guys are learning and playing. Education is as important on the field as it is off.
And of course, I understand, of course, on the side, we were talking about who the other dignitaries who will be at your event on the 13th. I'm still at your event on the 13th at GOtv. You mentioned, of course, ambassadors might be there, government officials will be there. And of course, this brings me to the question whereby, what kind of support have you received, especially from government, friends, all those?
Yeah, so we start with the Baseball Federation. Great friends of the Baseball Federation, the Softball Federation have been incredibly supportive throughout. Our field actually doubles as a baseball and softball field. So softball is an incredibly great community across the country in universities. Actually, it's probably further along in universities than baseball is. And so the Softball Federation and Baseball Federation have been incredibly helpful. So the presidents of those two organizations will be there. We will have members from the Japanese embassy. You like embassies, I know.
Of course,
No,
those are my friends.
I wish I had had a chance to welcome the Moroccan ambassador. He's welcome to come out. He can envision a baseball stadium in Morocco one day. So yeah, that's happening, and then we'll have many private sector partners. So we have built this field not with lots of money. We've built this through everyone coming together, coming through really Harambe style. That's why we call it, if we build it, we say tunajenga, tunacheza.
Yes.
So this is really the community coming together, and private sector partners have come together to help us. So Basigo, which everyone will see the Basigo electric buses around town. They have helped us bring players from around the city to our fields. We're having the M-Copa Power to Own home run contest. So there'll be a big home run contest. And then we have a variety of other event and marketplace folks that'll be out there.
Well done for that, of course. And thank you to those who are supporting in this event. Felix, let me also bring you some of the challenges in baseball. Someone who is looking at baseball as a sport they want to make an inroad in. What can they expect? How can they overcome any challenges? And of course, so far where you are yourself in terms of this game, because someone is watching and they're like, baseball, baseball,
Yeah, that's a good one. So one of the major challenge in baseball is the equipment.
Yes, this one, sir.
Yeah, that one over there.
With the bats and all those things.
The bats, the balls, and everything.
The uniform, the jerseys.
Yeah.
You'll talk about it. Tell us where you get it.
Yes. So the major one is actually the equipment and of course the facility, which I'm happy that Tom and the team and everyone out there are trying to give us a home. Building a field is like giving us a home. So about the equipment, I'm happy that I'm also helping an organization called Angels at Bat that helps ship baseball equipment. Not only to Kenya, but a few countries in Africa. So maybe we are trying to address that. And in future, baseball will be played whereby, in future, every player will get access to equipment and play the game. So if you feel like you want to join the game, don't worry. I think there's a space for you. There's a good space for you.
Indeed. Joseph, yourself, Samurai United. If someone wants to join Samurai United, where can they find Samurai United? How can they join Samurai United? What are the pre-qualifications? And what are the benefits of joining Samurai United? Are you giving them a salary after every game? I mean, those are kind of things someone who's watching, of course, and they're interested in Samurai United.
Okay, great question. I'll first start by saying Samurai United is still a young team that was formed basically for the ongoing league. And we're hoping that it will grow and grow as time goes.
Yes.
So where to find Samurai United? So Samurai United is a mixture of players from Kenya, it's Japan mostly, and of course South Sudanese. So far, maybe I'm the only South Sudanese there, but hopefully maybe in the future, there will be other people that will join. So mostly trainings are done at GOtv, at the main field. Like today we had a practice, like before coming here, I was actually there.
Oh, you practice.
So yeah, mostly we train from 11 in the morning and all the way to around 3, I mean, whatever we have for the day. And as I mentioned, there's Kabete as part of the team. They're also training sometimes at Kabete that are happening there. So that's how you can reach out to somebody.
Samurai. Now, of course, I know where I can also go one of these days just to see how things are and refresh my mind of baseball. I'm a good... yeah. Thom, GOtv is a good starting ground. Of course, has really been supportive to you in terms of this particular sport. Are you looking at expanding this particular relationship to other universities? Of course, I've invited you already to Mount Kenya University. Are you looking to go to DStv, UON, Masinde Muliro, whatever, across our 47 counties?
Yeah, to use a metaphor from baseball, we're really focused on base hits. So we want to, when you hit the ball, you just have to get to first base. That's the first step. Then there's second, third, and home. You're always trying to score the run by getting home. So right now with our field at GOtv, it's all about just getting a base hit. Just proving, a lot of people don't believe that baseball is in the country, that there's 20, 30 years of experience. There's baseball in over 20 counties in Kenya. And there are other universities. So Mary University of Science and Technology has had a field for quite a while. MMU is in our league and series. They don't have a field, but they have an active program. KU in Nairobi has had an active program. Dedan Kimathi has had an active program. There's a lot in Mombasa. There's a team from Mombasa in our league. And just to clarify, we're an amateur league right now. We're not a professional league. We're not like a premier league in that regard, but we are growing. And what's even more interesting to your point about how can people get involved and where are we going? For a long time in the country, people have been looking to reach you when you were younger and start baseball at the primary and secondary level. The problem is you didn't have a place to continue that. So we really wanted to sort of flip the model on its head and start where the talent was already, which is in the universities. We now have, as just sort of an organic growth, we have the first time Nairobi Little League has been formed. Little League has been in different pockets of the country, and that's usually 15 and under or 12 and under, just getting into your youth leagues. So Uganda has been very successful with Little League, but a lot of times it's hard for players to progress out up to higher levels. So now we have the Nairobi Little League, which will also have a championship game the same day on the 13th at 11 o'clock. We'll have hundreds and hundreds of young 12-year-olds under 15 out there to celebrate Little League, and that will be between the Maasai Warriors from Rongai, and it'll be played against Westland's favorite Shangalia Tar Heels, which is a mix of players from Westland and the Shangalia Orphanage. Incredible energy. It's going to be amazing to see all these young people playing together. But those are things that are coming up now that people can, if you're interested, you want to come out and learn how to get your child or any of your schools involved, come out, see us on the 13th at GOtv. Big festival, we'll have information, people can sign up for Little League. Very well, true indeed. Of course, as we come to the tail end of this interview, Felix, how do you see the future of baseball in Kenya? I mean, from you as a player, as a coach, where is the future? Because at the end of the day, people are playing baseball to put food on the table. Yes, yes. And not everybody can be a player. I'm sure there are other opportunities that are surrounding baseball. Yes, yes. So far, I'm quite confident that there is the future is actually promising. Yes. Because of myself, actually right now I'm just doing baseball and baseball alone. So this is maybe an eye-opener to maybe any other person out there who is dreaming of maybe joining this great game. So the future of baseball is amazing, and there are a lot of opportunities you can do in baseball. Like you mentioned, there is umpiring, there is coaching, there's playing the game. I mean, you can be a player, and there's the support staff. Yeah, there's a whole ecosystem. Yes, yes. So yeah, there's baseball. Baseball is growing in Kenya at a very fast rate. Indeed. Yeah. Wani, yourself, how do you see baseball? Do you see it being your lifetime career? Yes, I'll confidently say that, because I mean, with the help of guys like If We Build It coming in, and I mean, other friendly organizations that are helping out with such, like, just creating a platform for players like me to play and believe and know that things are working out for their good. And, it's just awesome. And I'm really grateful for
I mean, God bringing me the way, or bringing guys like Mr. Tom my way if we build it, and other organizations. So with this coming up and creating awareness, I believe things are going to be okay.
Okay. And remember, of course, if you're going to play baseball, you need to go to the gym.
Yes.
Is it true or false?
Man, this guy is in the gym. I see videos of him nonstop, constantly working out. And that's why we're worried about him on the 13th.
Yeah.
Because he's going to be throwing hard and fast, and it takes a lot of strength. I mean, I just want to say one thing. I know
As we wind up,
we're winding up, but, you know, I've been here 12 years in Kenya, and a lot of people, I think, sometimes talk about what are the limitations in Kenyan sports. But for me, the reason that I think this has been so powerful, Joseph talks about us coming and doing this, we wouldn't be able to do what we're doing without the Kenyan community. The idea of Harambee and working together, GOtv has really stepped forward. The Vice Chancellor Victoria, has been amazing at really allowing us to flourish there. And so really, this is not just about an American, a Mzungu coming in and bringing something. Everything is already here in Kenya. This is, the community's here, the players are here, the collaboration's here. And actually, when we say tunajenga, you know, we say we will play, that we say in America, if you build it, they will come. Let people come to Kenya. This is where so much talent is. We were just talking about people going to Morocco. People are going to be coming to Kenya for baseball. They'll be coming for Chan. They'll be coming for sports. This can be the hub where people go. We don't have to have every player leave. We have ecosystems and economies right here in Kenya that can sustain sports. And so that's why we say tunajenga, tunacheza.
Well done. Tom, of course, as we wind up, where are you found, physically and online?
We are at ifwebuildit.org. Ifwebuildit.org is the name of our organization, where you can find us online. And then we are on TikTok, Instagram primarily. We do a little bit of the X and the Twitter, but Instagram, it's ifwebuildit_org is our name. And most importantly, it's nice to live online, but it's even better to live in person. So you can find us at GOtv at the Nairobi Field of Dreams, September 13th for the Nairobi Baseball Community Championship Festival. Everyone can be an OG on that day. Come make baseball a thing, have a hot dog, cotton candy, popcorn, water, you know, just come have a good time. It'll be a great family.
And the American burger.
And the American burger. We've got, I also want to say Sankara is going to be out there. We're going to have, we have a huge,
it's an entire,
bouncy
have
castle.
everything, food, everything.
If you want to come experience what it would be like to be at a big baseball event, you don't have to get on, I love KQ, but you don't have to get on the direct flight to New York.
Yes.
It's here.
It's right here.
Yeah, Tupo sites, we're right here in Juja. Come make it a day.
Yes.
And all of the proceeds from the event go to building fields and running leagues for youth across the city. We're a nonprofit social enterprise.
Thank you very much. Tom Wallace, the co-founder of ifwebuildit.org. That's where you can find them. And also we have the coach and player Felix Kwachi, as well as Joseph Wani, a player, of course, for Samurai United, and of course Nairobi Buffaloes, that is Felix. And the entire If We Build It organization on the 13th of September, next Saturday, TV47 will be on the ground, and your OG will be also on the ground to share a moment with Calligraph Jones. Come on. Thank you very much, Tom. Thank you, Felix. Thank you, James. We have Joseph, rather, for this particular segment. This, of course, is Sports Extravaganza. We're taking a very short break. But, of course, after the break, we dive into football. This is the show that you've been looking for.